There are moments in life, though, when the darkness feels heavier than the light, when you've prayed and still there's only silence, when you've tried and failed again. Maybe that's where you are right now, on the edge, ready to give up. But before you do, lean in, because God has a message for you, straight from His Word. Do not grow weary in doing good, for at the proper time you will reap a harvest if you do not give up. Galatians 6:9. Life doesn't spare anyone from pain. Even the strongest believers have cried out, God, where are you? Moses felt it. Elijah begged for death under a broom tree. Even Jesus in the garden said, my soul is overwhelmed with sorrow. Matthew 26:38. You're not weak because you're tired. You're human. But don't confuse tiredness with defeat. God isn't asking you to be perfect. He's asking you not to quit. Blessed is the one who perseveres under trial, because having stood the test, that person will receive the crown of life. James 1:12. The enemy's greatest weapon is discouragement, because if he can get you to stop, he knows you'll miss your breakthrough. Remember this: the Red Sea didn't part until Moses stepped forward. The walls of Jericho didn't fall until they marched 7 times. The miracle often comes just one step beyond your exhaustion. Now picture this: losing everything, your wealth, your health, even your children. That was Job's story. He didn't get answers, he got silence. But still, he declared, though he slay me, yet will I trust him. Job 13:15. And in the end, the Lord restored his fortunes and gave him twice as much as he had before. Job 42:10. Job didn't win because he was strong. He won because he didn't quit. And then there's Jesus. When he carried the cross, he stumbled, but he got back up. For you, for me, at any moment. He could have called angels to stop it all, but he didn't. Why? Because love never gives up. 1 Corinthians 13:7. If Jesus didn't give up on you, why would you give up on yourself? So what do you do when you feel like quitting? 1. Pray anyway, even when it feels dry. Romans 12:12. 2. Remember past victories. David reminded himself of killing lions and bears before facing Goliath. 1 Samuel 17. 3. Surround yourself with faith. Don't isolate. Connect with those who will lift your arms, like Aaron did for Moses. Exodus 17:12. 4. Speak life. Declare scripture even when your heart doesn't feel it yet. I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Psalm 27:13. You were not made to break. You were made to rise. The same Spirit that raised Jesus from the dead lives in you. Romans 8:11. This pain will pass. This storm will end. And one day you'll look back and say, it was good for me to be afflicted, so that I might learn your decrees. Psalm 119:71. Don't quit. Don't give up. God's not done yet. If this message touched your heart, share it with someone who needs it today. And don't forget to subscribe for more faith-filled motivation. You're never alone. God is always with you.